Hey guys, what's up? I just got a crazy weekend and at midnight I got my wise restricted and I wanted to share you exactly everything you have to know about it, why they actually block your account, how to actually prevent restrictions on your wise account, and how to actually solve it, recover your money. Because bro, if you're an entrepreneur and you get your whole money there and restricted, it's one of the worst shit that can happen in your business. And what are the solutions to actually move forward and get some solutions going on? So in this video, I will show you the full blueprint from A to Z, everything you have to know regarding WISE restrictions. Let's go. So what happened to my WISE account? So yeah, like you receive an email. There is no explanation at all. And they're just telling you that we decide to close your account. And this can happen to anyone at any time. So if you have 100% of your money there, you should be aware. Was it restricted or closed? Like literally, you cannot even log in anymore. You cannot see your statements. You cannot see the money that you have inside. Like what's left from your WISE account is just a memory. And then they propose you to add a new account where they will send all your balances into there. And eventually they will see within the next 30 days if they will recover your account or not. They will do the appeal process and see what's going to happen. So is this something that can happen to everyone? Yes. Like no matter what you do, you can have a very clean business, legitimate business. You can have an account manager. You can have built a good relationship. At the end, if they think that you should be restricted, they might restrict you. I will share you, in my perspective, what are the things that might have flagged the account and how actually you can prevent your account from restrictions, because I have experience. It's not my first time that I get accounts blocked. I already had account blocked in the past with other banks such as Walex, Payoneer, and other banks like this. So I'm quite experienced with this. And guys, you need to be ready for this. You need to be prepared to make sure this doesn't happen to you. So first thing is who and from where the beneficiaries that sending you money are they from where are the entities, and how their entities are registered. So this is very important. So if for some reasons you have some counterparties that to send you funds and is go against the term of usage of the platform, then your account will be restricted. I can give you a very simple example. Let's say you decide to buy cryptocurrency with your WISE account and you send money to Binance or anything related to that, they will block your account right away. Okay, so because this is going against the term of use, right? So you don't want this to happen. If you're receiving an incoming transfer from a weird country or like a third world country, I don't know, like some countries in Africa, I don't know if it's still happening right now, if Russia is still banned, but I guess yes. If you receive money from those countries, then your account might be restricted as well. Like at the moment you receive the money, you will have a notification saying you that your incoming transfer might violate global laws, like worldwide laws, and then your account might be restricted because of that. And then the business of the company where they're sending you money from. So what kind of business they're registered as. So for example, if you have a client that is registered as gambling or dating or cannabis or anything like that, then your account will be restricted whenever the money lands to your account. If the money lands, then right away, they will restrict your account. So you want to be sure that when you receive funds, and also like even sometimes like if you're operating at a business scale and you're just receiving money from businesses, if you receive money from personal accounts, they might consider that as a flag. I remember also had like verifications like, is the counterparty, is it like younger than 18 years old? And this might lead you to a flag because they want to make sure that all the users are above 18. So there are plenty of reasons like that that you should be aware of. And basically what you want to do to protect your account is to make sure to do a compliance check on who is sending you money, having a quick check, okay, making sure that the business that is sending you money is legitimate and is compliant with the term of use, because it might happen that they'll be tolerant with you. One transaction, okay, two transaction, okay. But over time, they will like leave a flag on your account, and that flag might cause a temporary restriction or restriction forever. So that's very important. If I recap, you have the countries where they send you from, the age of the user, the business status of who's sending you. Like actually, if the company is not active and they're sending you funds, also it might violate the rules. Sometimes people can still use the bank account of the company even though the company is closed. So all of these informed details might lead you to a ban. Usually what will happen, those platforms will ask you compliance questions. So what you can do if you're not too advanced to do like a compliance check all the time is whenever they ask you, you should go check and see what's going on. And what you can do is to decide to reject the payment. If you have doubt, if you're not sure about who's sending you the funds and etc., you can decide to say to those platforms, to those financial services, to those banks, hey, I would like to just cancel this payment. I made a mistake with the client and I rather just don't receive this money, and just tell the client to send you the funds in another bank account. So that's also a good way to reduce the flags and making sure that they don't put you, that Wise don't put you on this red box where you're already flagged on your account. I think that's the advices I have for you. Let me know in the comment sections your questions and we can discuss further about this. That's what's the red flags and how you can avoid it. Then let's talk about the funds and what we can expect in terms of delays. It's not my first Wise account that got this issue. It's actually my second or third, I think my third time. So last time it took me about, let's say 2 to 3 weeks to get my money back. And again, 2 to 3 weeks to eventually get back to my Wise account. So in the total, it took me about 1.5 months to get back to Wise services. It's very frustrating, especially if you don't have other bank accounts and your money is frozen. Like it will be a big issue on your cash flow if you have employees to pay, if you have expenses overall. This will impact a lot. And then you have to move the funds and you have to tell you, hey guys, I'm sorry, I will pay you a bit delayed because I don't have access to the funds, etc., etc. So how to avoid this? Obviously, you want to open multiple bank accounts. So you have plenty of solutions available. The main ones, you know them, Revolut, Slash, Payoneer. You have also like some less known banks, like physical banks is good if you can with an LLC. You can have Chase, you can have Bank of America, and there is plenty of digital banks, but at the end, you will always have issues, okay? So it's always good to diversify. I would say at my level of business, I'm considering like each account like maximum 50K. So if I have 50K in hold, it doesn't hold up all my operations. So this number can depend on your operations. For some can be 100K if you're okay to lose 100K, 200K. For others can just be like 10K. So it really depends on your operations. So what you can do and what you should learn and what's the mindset overall. Wise has very good benefits in terms of FX, sending money very quickly, in terms of collecting money also very quickly. You can move up the balances. There's a lot of benefits to Wise, and whatever happens, I still love Wise and I wish I can use my account again, eventually open another account. I think I would see it differently today. I would see more Wise as an FX option more than a collecting option. And I think I would go for other banks for more like collecting, and Wise just like for transferring to Indian team members, Thailand team members, Indonesian team members. And I think it's very convenient for those global payments. And I don't want to lose it because the other platforms are charging way more expensive. So I think it's important to consider the tool as to use it at the right usage and know the numbers. So I think I used it like as a standard bank. And then I was just like, whenever I hit a certain amount on the bank, I just like moved the funds. And I think if I had to do it again, I would just use it like, okay, I need to pay salaries. So every month I will send 20K, 30K, 50K just to pay all those expenses. But like I will use another bank account to collect originally. Have multiple backups. I would say aim for 5 to 10 different banks. Aim for different entities if you can. You can go for UK, Dubai, Hong Kong, Singapore, US. Aim for as much as you actually need. And whenever you make the accounts full, just either go for another account or go for another entity. If your lack of business account, if your lack of entities, if you're not so sure on how to do it, we can help you open accounts for you. If you get rejected from, I don't know, some of the banks, we can actually help you facilitate those onboardings. We've been helping a lot of entrepreneurs doing it. Maybe this can be valuable for you. So let me know your questions, guys. Maybe I didn't cover it all. It's like I just shot this like on the go. So let me know your questions and maybe I can do a part 2, developing more on what's actually your thoughts on this and how I can bring you more value on this topic. And yeah, subscribe. Let me know how I can help you more. And let's go. Let's scale unlimited. Cheers.